guys, welcome back to Chronicles of a Therapist. I am Cassandra Shepard. Thanks for hanging out with me in my space. So I just talked about work burnout and life burnout, right? I want to talk about something super important because I believe that it pairs with burnout. Work-life balance. What is work-life balance? I believe that in our society, the idea of a 40-hour work week is absurd, and whoever made that is stupid. I believe that is it Italy? I think it might be Italy where no, it's Spain. They have siesta. Like, they have midday naps. They don't work 40 hours a week. They work how they work. And I think for them, I don't know the actual numbers, but studies show they're overall happier than us in America because they take time for their family. The fact that they take the time for a nap, and it's a part, not, oh, I got to clock out. You ain't got, no. The whole town is shutting down for about an hour and a half, and y'all jump back in it. Tells me in America, we are not, something is wrong with us. And so I believe a lot of that is work-life balance. So for me, I'll define what work-life balance means. Work-life balance is how much time do you spend doing things for gainful employment or money. That doesn't just mean clocking in and out of your job. That means I'm building a business. So all the time outside of me clocking out of my 9 to 5 to build my business. That means the marketing that I'm doing. That's work. Anything that we do that is trying to bring us income, even if we're not getting paid for it. I think that's the other thing that people forget because, yeah, you can have a day job and you're working on building a great business. But guess what? You putting in work to do that. You definitely are. You definitely are researching and typing and calling people outside of your regular, whatever's bringing you employment, money for your household. So work-life balance, that is what I define work as because the world wants to tell us, well, you clocked out, you guys got the weekend. First of all, any of us in the adult world who work a 5 day straight or three days straight, it's not enough. Like the fact that in 8 hours, and people who are entrepreneurs probably can attest that they do more than 8 hours, but you do 8 hours to get whatever your salary is. Even for me, like in my new role, I'm only supposed to work quote unquote 15 hours, but because I love what I do and I want to make sure people are getting everything that they need, I work more than 15 hours. Why? Because that's what the role says. That's, so entrepreneurs, people who are, I read something that said the reason why a CEO of a high-powered company can make $1 million a year is because they are now dealing with all that comes with that business. They are dealing with whoever's up under them and them managing it and making sure. So when you get paid more, the expectation, especially in America, is you have to work more. Those are the people who might have 4 and 5 and 6 divorces because they at work all the time. So when you think about what work looks like, you have to include all of that. And the balance part is, what do you do for fun? How do you recharge? Do you have a family? Maybe you have a family that's not, I have kids. Maybe you have nieces and nephews or cousins, or you might be really involved in the community or in your fraternity or sorority, or you might mentor kids. What do you do for fun? I think that a lot of us forget the importance of taking time for fun and the idea of, I'm going on vacation. As somebody who enjoys traveling, sometimes vacation is not a reset because you had to pay for it. You had to book it. You had to pay for it. Don't let it be a vacation with your kids. That is not a vacation because you still gotta make sure you are parenting on vacation. So the idea or the concept, I'm gonna just take a vacation for a week. Some jobs they give you 2 weeks a year. That don't make sense. And our weekends, like I said, if you work, say you do work Monday through Friday, whatever your hours are, so you get Saturday, the only day off, and then Sunday you're loathing that you got to get back into the grind of, and so it's important for all of us to know what your balance looks like. For me personally, I've been more back in the gym and I've been consistently with my eating. For me, that helps me sustain being able to do 4 jobs because my brain isn't foggy and I'm not sleepy all the time. Like when you wake up at whatever time you wake up and you're like, ugh, I'm still sleepy. Well, you might need to do better with the balance part. You might need to you need to drink your water. You need to be active and sit in the sun. And you need to find ways that allow you to enjoy the life that you have. And even if you're not where you want to be, something super, super, super important my dad taught me as a teenager, my first job, he said to me, when you get your check, you save, you pay what you need to pay, and then you do something for yourself. When we're not doing something for yourself, it could be something small. You might really, for me, I love iced coffee. And I'm going to go get my Dunkin' every day. If that's what, I'm going to make sure I had the money to do that, start my day off right. That's something I do for me. It's important for you to know what that balance looks like so that you as a person can be the best version of yourself. You gotta know you. You gotta know. I was in a training this summer for one of the jobs and they were saying introvert, extrovert, how do you recharge? Maybe you might really, really love your family, but y'all are doing too much. I need a break from y'all. Maybe that need to be part of your balance. Maybe, and I've told clients this before, maybe you need to maybe you enjoy fishing. Go fish once a week. Go play basketball with your friends once a week. Go drive and listen to music away from everybody once a week. Go take yourself to a movie once a week, once every other week. Find a balance that works for you. It's going to be different for everybody else. Even those of us who work out and enjoy working out, you got to still have rest days in that. You can't just always be in the gym. You still have to enjoy. You have to take times to rest and pause and be grateful for the things that you have. So I think work-life balance is super, super important. But I read something, or I saw something, best probably TikTok this week that I saw. It was about discipline. And I think discipline is important because when you think about work-life balance, you need discipline to do that. And so when he was talking about discipline carries you longer than motivation and will and effort. And I got all these things. Your discipline is going to allow you to do everything you need to do. If you're trying to start up a business, if you're trying to go to school, guess what? Your discipline is. I talked about the people who are higher ups. A lot of them start their discipline at 3 a.m. Why? Because it's been consistent and that's what works for them. So sometimes we need to be able to remember that discipline is more than just, oh, I got a routine. I go to the gym 4 times a week and no, discipline needs to carry you over the weekend. Yes, you did. You hit it hard Monday through Friday. You was in the gym. You was eating right. But on the weekends, if you eating hot dogs and pizza and nachos and not working out, if you add that stuff up, by the end of the month, dang, I ain't lose nothing. Well, yeah, you literally took a break. You took a whole break every 4 weekends out of, come on, man. Like, even if you were looking at it in percentage wise, yeah, you did Monday through Friday, but the percentages for the month is off. It ain't mathing. You 40-60. Why did you think you was? So the idea of discipline, make your discipline for what works for you. If you are somebody who is an early riser, I commend you because I've been trying to get up at 5 in the morning, go to the gym for about 3 months and it ain't happened. I'm working on my discipline. So I'm not just talking about something I don't know. But for me, I decided my discipline was I'm going to make sure to go to the gym at least 4 to 5 days a week. Until I can figure out how to get up at 5 in the morning, that's a discipline. Because I had to tell myself, you have to do it. There's no off. Even if you don't feel good, cool. You can still go walk on a treadmill. Guess what? You're going to ride on a bike. That's not exerting anything. But it's a discipline and it's a practice. Because those days them weeks I don't do it, I feel off. Good. That's what you need. When you find your discipline, whatever your discipline is, if it's something as simple as I just want to get up and drink my tea when everybody is asleep, so everybody stops talking to me and my kids ain't asking me for stuff, and I can center myself, I can meditate, I can journal, I can pray, whatever you need to do in that first 20 minutes of your day. I'm not going to get on social media. I ain't going to find you a discipline to allow you to have a better work-life balance and be a better parent, a better employee, a better entrepreneur. If you don't have that discipline, there's no way, because like the video told us, I wish I could find a guy because it was good. Motivation is going to leave. You're going to wake up one day, well, yep, I'm going to get to Man, I don't want to do that. Such and such pissed me off yesterday. I'm sick of people. I wish people would stop talking to me. Guess what? And if you think about it, those of us who work, that is a discipline. That's why you can get up and go to work every day. You might not want to get up and whatever time you got to be at work or do. You might not want to do it. You might not. But discipline tells you, even though your discipline is coming from your paycheck, you do it. You know, I'm going to get up. I don't really like this job. But until I find a new one, discipline tells me what? Discipline says get up and be intentional about doing something every day. So my question to you, so that you can have a work-life balance, what discipline should you be adding to your life? What discipline should you be deciding, I need to make sure I'm doing this? Maybe you need to start your day with affirmations. Maybe you need to. And I will say this, I don't know the studies offhand, but I know for a fact when you take at least 10 to 15 minutes at the top of your day and settle your brain and have a purposeful, this is what I want my day to look like, and I want to open the day off clean, and I want to be level-headed, you are allowing yourself the ability to do stuff that you didn't know you can do. Those days where I can get up and I'm not frantic. You ever wake up and you frantic because you overslept and you know you got 13 things to do before you walk out the house, but you got 10 minutes to do it? It messes your whole day up. So why not set intention and discipline and say, I need to get up earlier. Maybe it's 10 minutes. I just told you I'm not a morning person. So I would love to tell y'all to get up at 4 and do all that and work out and do what you need to do for you. Maybe it's at the end of the day. Maybe you're a person who's a night owl. Maybe when the house is quiet, everybody is quiet, everybody is asleep or in their rooms, and you can take the time to say, okay, I can sit with myself and say, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? What can I do better? Find a way to get a discipline for what works for you, and drink some water too. I said that because I think we're all dehydrated. That's my own personal opinion. I'm not a doctor, whatever. But I just want you guys to look at things differently. Absolutely check in with what your discipline for you needs to look like, and fix your work-life balance. It'll make you feel better. And it's summertime. Go play. Go have fun. Go have fun with your kids. Don't let work take up all your energy, all the good years of your life. So thank you guys for listening. You guys can catch me on Instagram at cnchef_chronicles. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.